Tell me about an experience that brings you back to occupational therapy.
Yes, so occupational therapists actually work in different settings. So you can find us in schools, you can find us in the community, in the hospitals. So my experience actually happened in the acute setting in the hospital. I was working with an OT who actually ended up becoming my mentor, and she was co-treating with a PT for a patient who was in his early 20s and he was diagnosed with cancer. This patient was hesitant to work with us. He was presenting as if he was fatigued, not motivated at all to move. When I walked into his room, I observed his surroundings and noticed that he enjoyed the city life. So he had graffiti hints around his walls. I can tell that he was into rap music, so we ended up talking about his favorite artist, which I found out was Tupac. So one day after working with him, I found out that I felt like I was able to help him. So I felt this pull and tug in my heart to paint Tupac. So I did, and when I brought that to the therapist, they decided to use that as a motivational tool to help this patient. Well, this patient was still hesitant to get up and work with us, but when he found out that it was of his favorite artist, he ended up pushing himself up from the bed and walking over to the scale. The nurses needed to weigh him anyway, so it was a perfect time to do that. And I was holding the painting of Tupac right in front of him on the scale. And that was the first time he got up in a really long time. And to thank me, he was in and out of the hospital. About a year later, I knew that it was going to be the last time I was going to see him because I was accepted into OT school. And his goodbye gift was he painted me my favorite artist and favorite rapper, and it is Kendrick Lamar. And this taught me that occupational therapy has the power to change lives in the smallest of ways, as long as we remain empathetic and client-centered and evidence-based. This patient is no longer physically with us, but his spirit lives on, and this painting is right by my bed and right by my desk at school and is my motivation when things get hard. And I know I'm going to reflect back on this throughout the rest of my career too.